Hi guys, it's Emily from Australian Frugal here, back with a video for you all. So money's tight for a lot of people at the moment, and I thought I would show you some pantry challenge, use it up, minimalistic meals that you can feed your family on a budget. So here is my first three. This is from the chickens that I cooked up and served, and so this is about one chicken's worth of chicken, and this has gone across 3 meals in this video, and I still have enough for one more meal, but I haven't had a chance to cook it and record it yet, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content, to like, comment, subscribe, click the little notification bell to be notified when I post new videos, and I will catch you in the next one. I just wanted to say, if you are struggling to feed yourself or your family, there are community organizations out there that can help. There are food pantries and all sorts of things that will help you. Please don't feel embarrassed about reaching out. Lots of people use them and need them, and that's what they're there for. But if you're just looking for ways to help stretch your meals and maybe cut some fat from your budget, follow along. Alright, so it's late and I haven't eaten, but I've got some roast chicken that I froze and bagged up. You would have seen it in one of my last videos in the freezer. And I'm going to get this out, defrost it. I'm going to take a small portion and I'm going to make up a quick and easy, budget-friendly chicken lo mein for me. And if there's leftovers, I'll have that for lunch tomorrow. I can freeze it for later in the week. Alright, so we've got 2 stock cubes, just these 7S's chicken stock cubes, they're gluten-free. I have some garlic, 2 small onions, a not so great looking capsicum, corn flour for my thickening agent, gluten-free spaghetti from the pantry. The chicken I showed you, I'm only going to use about that much, chop it up, and 2 okay-ish looking carrots. I would have liked to add some green beans to this or some other vegetables, but I'm a bit low on vegetables because I haven't been to the shop, so this is what we get. Alright, so I have a non-stick pan with a little bit of spray canola oil in it, about 2 tablespoons of garlic. I'm just waiting for that to get nice and warm. I'm going to add in my sliced up capsicum, my sliced up carrots and my onion. Give that a quick stir fry, then add in my chicken, which is already cooked, stir fry that. Add in the chicken stock, noodles, and I'll show you from there. I used a little bit of a pinch of salt and a bit of white pepper, and now I have my chicken, which I sliced up a little bit more. And I'm just softening that, and I'm about to add in my chicken stock and my pasta. Alright, so I added in my 3 cups of chicken stock, or 2 chicken stock cubes, and 3 cups of water. Got my spaghetti, and I have broken it in half, so look away if you don't like that. I've brought this up to a rolling boil, and add this in. Make sure this is completely covered by water, and I'm going to turn it down to a simmer. And then we will come back when the noodles are all cooked. Alright, noodles are pretty much done. I released all of their starch into the water. Now I'm going to add my corn flour or cornstarch and thicken this up for the sauce. Alright, because I was running so late tonight, I didn't bother to measure my water, which was a mistake. So it is a little bit more saucy than I would like. I must have put in more like 3.5 cups. And it probably needed 2.5, so that's okay. It is all cooked now, as you can see. Everything is combined, and it's still going to taste amazing. I'm probably going to give it a taste, and then some salt and pepper to season it, and then this is going to be my dinner. There's definitely going to be enough for me to box them up for lunches. I was just about to serve it and I realized I forgot the soy sauce, which should have gone in with the chicken stock. So I've just given it 2 good splashes of gluten-free soy sauce. And now it tastes right. There's my dinner. It wasn't as saucy as I thought it was. It thickened up right there at the end, so it's good. And I have a huge serve for tomorrow. So tonight on Budget Eats or Pantry Challenge Eats, we're doing a really simple fried rice. I usually would add bacon, but I'm skipping that tonight because, again, it's late. I need to feed people quickly. So I have a cup of rice in my rice cooker, which just turned into about 3 cups, which may be too much, but whatever. I have my shredded cooked roast chicken. I'm going to dice that up. I have 2 small onions, 3 eggs, baby's playing in the background, gluten-free soy sauce, and some peas. I'd also add corn, but I don't have any, so this is what we're working with. You can, if you have sesame oil, that really improves the flavor. If not, just normal oil will do it. All right, so that's about how much chicken I'm using. It's about 1.5 handfuls. I still have all of this left. And I'm going to dice this up fine. Alright, so my onions are caramelized and I'm just browning my chicken even though it's already cooked for extra flavor. And now I'm going to add the peas because they are frozen, defrost and cook them, then the rice and soy sauce and egg. And there is a very quick, simple dinner. A splash of soy sauce, 3 eggs just tossed up in it, a little bit of extra sesame oil if you feel like it needs it, salt and pepper if you want it. I have also added, I usually add corn. I've also added capsicum in the past, carrot, basically any kind of vegetable. It's a great use it up dish. We also do usually prawns, pork, bacon, and chicken for our special fried rice, but tonight it's just a chicken and pea fried rice. All right, so tonight we're going to have a family favorite we haven't had in ages. It's one of those meals that hubby threw together a bunch of stuff he thought would work, and it turned out really good, and we really like it. Now, I usually do it in muffin cups, so you get your individual portions, but I don't feel like doing like 12 at a time for the next like 2 hours because I do want to make a bunch and use up all of this stuff. So I'm going to use a big ceramic tray because that'll be thin, so it'll cook faster. And then I can just cut it into slices. They'll be square instead of muffin shaped. But it also means I don't have to clean the muffin tray and all the muffin cups and all of that. So we're going to do some egg muffin cup things. So I've got 2 cups of rice in the rice cooker cooking. It takes about 20 minutes, so that's on now. I have a big bowl to mix it all in. I have some chicken, still have a fair amount left. I'll probably only use this much. I have some carrots, some cucumber, some capsicum, some eggs, 6 eggs. This is the last of my eggs for the week, but it's shopping day tomorrow. 2 small onions, a tomato, which I'm thinking about because it's going to be in a tray. I can add that into one area and then hubby doesn't have to eat it or taste it. So I'm thinking about the tomato, but it's still really good, so I might keep that for a salad. I got some peas. I don't have any corn because I'm all out. And then I have some cheese, which I'm going to top it with. So basically this is going to end up being like a ricey chicken frittata. I also have some diced bacon, which I might grab out of, leave that alone. I might grab out of the freezer and put in for extra flavor. So that's the amount of chicken I'm going to use, and I still have a pretty good amount there. And I'll show you what I got on go. Over here I have caramelized some onion and the diced bacon. I've chopped up 1 carrot and added that in here now because I can caramelize that, start the cooking process so it's quicker and cooks faster. I'm about to add in the chicken, but I was on the phone, I had to video it for you. And then I'm going to add the peas and capsicum and everything to a bowl. Eggs, salt, pepper, sweet chili sauce, maybe a little bit of soy sauce, rice, garlic, and we'll see how it tastes and put it in. Alright, it might not look pretty, but here it is. So that's the peas and the carrot. Everything's caramelized with a splash of soy sauce. I also diced up the capsicum. I didn't cook that because that's going to get cooked in the oven as well and by the residual heat of all of this. I'm just waiting on the rice to finish, which should be any minute. And then I'm going to add in my 6 eggs as my binding agent, and some salt, pepper, some garlic, and make a mess, some sweet chili sauce. And then I'm going to top it with cheese. All right, rice is in. I'm going to mix this all up and add in the eggs. So stay tuned for that. We're basically making a fried rice, and this is how this turned out. We had tons of leftover fried rice, and we literally just threw it in some eggs with some sweet chili sauce and some salt and pepper, and baked it in muffin cups, and everybody loved it. Okay, it does not look pretty, and if I had extra eggs I would add them in, but it is definitely going to be tasty, and there's going to be plenty of it. So I'm going to top this with cheese, salt and pepper it, because there is a lot of rice and egg in there and stuff that needs seasoning, and it's going straight into the oven, which has been preheated to 200, and I will watch it, and once this becomes firm and is cooked all the way through and the cheese on top is golden brown, I'll be back to show you. And here it is, all caramelized on top. Now I'm going to lift it out, put it on the cold bench for a couple of minutes just for it to cool down a little bit and solidify a little bit before I slice it into bars, and then I'm going to let the creatures come and demolish it. Alright, so I got 3 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 18 pieces, and this is how I'm going to serve it, with a side of sweet chili sauce for dipping and some salt, and I'm going to let the kids just go for it. Alright, so day 4, and I'm going to use up the very last of this chicken. There's not a ton there, but that's okay. We're going to cut it fine. We've got some onions, some chicken, some winter vegetables, some salt, pepper, and garlic, and some pasta. We're going to make this quick and easy. I'm going to grab out a Dolmio 3 cheese pasta sauce, whip up a quick pasta bake on my fry pan, and I'm cleaning my stove, so I only have the one fry pan, and then bake it with some cheese on top, and then the kids can have dinner while I keep cleaning. So I'm halfway through doing my stove. I'm cooking on the dirty one here, and then I'm going to go put this in the bathtub. But I'm going to fry off my onion and then my vegetables to cook them. Salt, pepper, garlic. Then I'm going to add in my chicken at the end just for a quick heat through and a brown. And my cooked pasta and sauce all into a baking dish, and then into the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes with some cheese on top. Alright, and there's my pasta bake in the bake tray. I've just covered it with probably 1.5 handfuls of cheese, which would be just about a cup of shredded cheese and a good sprinkle of parsley flakes. Now it's going in the oven at 200 for probably 5 to 10 minutes until the cheese on top is golden brown and all bubbly. And there it is, golden brown. I'm going to serve it up into my bowls. The kids will be very happy, hubby will be happy, and I want to say I'll have leftovers, but when I make pasta bake, there's usually seconds and thirds, so probably not. Alright guys, how was that? Let me know what you thought below. Click the little notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. Click the little like button if you liked it, and let me know in the comments what you thought, what you want to see more of, and maybe consider clicking the subscribe button. YouTube tells me that 60% of you aren't subscribed, and I don't know why.